If you're already tuned in, welcome to this UAE Premiership clash between Dubai Exiles and Jebel Dragons. Up here, pitch 7 at the Sevens this afternoon. Nice blue sky, bit of a breeze coming through. We're just waiting now for the teams to enter the arena. Dragons in their blue kit. Exiles will be playing in their black kit. Good crowd up here this afternoon on the terraces. The bar is open. And it's great to see some of the regular players returning back into the team that have been either on suspension or international duties. It looks like Exiles to kick off. Exiles captain this afternoon, Peter Killian, South African, wearing the number 1 jersey. And match is underway. Straight away the ball is bounced into the edge of the field. Dragons now with the ball, Dragons in blue. Some great firm hands running through that back line there. Just having to step back inside, nowhere else to go. But the ball has been stolen very quickly there. Exiles on the run straight away in the beginning of this first half. Oh, and the offload just bouncing. And after a scrappy conclusion, Exiles knocking the ball on, scrum down, Dragons. The match official Tony Swinging advantage the other way. It's going to be given to Exiles. Good breeze coming through the grounds at this time. Pitch completely in shade already from the shadows of the Seven Stadium. (24 degrees) coming through, and we've got a clock off situation, just waiting for a ball to come through. Exiles now into the brands of Bradawaku, the Kenyan Sevens international. Exiles controlling the ball well in the front. Dragons defence holding firm. And there it looks to be an injury for the Dragons at this time. Time for both teams to regroup, having played just over 3 minutes of the first half. Have a quick chin wag. As we just see through the remaining seconds of the injury, and it does look like it's going to be a substitution. Nobody likes to see a substitution so early on in a game, but this is what happens. No, he didn't want to come off, but it is. So number 20 for the Dragons, replacing him. And sportsmanship clapping from both teams to that player. As we restart the clock.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a scrum down. Exiles ball. 5 metres just off the Dragons try line. Well, it will be if we can get the ball moving. Exiles trying the drive, Dragons holding, just starting to slip now. The ball is there at the back of the line, and hand in the air. Exiles take the first 5 points just inside the first 5 minutes of play. And hopefully a sign for Exiles of things to come after a disappointing start to the first half of the season. Had 3 already, but and an opportunity for an extra 2. He's got the win behind him. It's a solid kick. Flags are raised, there's the 2. Exiles 7, Dragons 0. Dragons now with the restart kicking into the wind. Nice high ball, going to hang. Comfortably taken by John Donnan, the Northern Irishman. And the long drive kick, pushing it into touch, taking the ball back just inside the Exiles half.
To us,
7. Forgot how many fingers I had then. The line out now from Dragons. And a fantastic dash of legs there, trying to find its way through the middle of the field. No doubt looking to put the ball wide, but one more attempt through to set up another phase. Oh, what a pass, and again! Exiles defence were there as they span him round and he throws the ball into touch. Not quite sure what happened there, but it should be an Exiles throw. After all, he was spun round and threw the ball into touch himself, unless I missed something. Matthew Mills?
Came off an Exiles elbow.
Thank you. Came off an Exiles elbow. Specsavers getting a visit this week from myself. Great pass there and picked up well by the Dragons. However, the ball is going to be gifted back into possession of the Exiles. Safely into touch. And the ball skipping everybody there, picked up by Dragons off the back of the line. Exiles defence coming up, maybe a little bit too hasty there, just losing his foot in as Dragons then push the ball left. They've still got one more on the wing. sideways run in there. High tackle. It's going to be a scrum down. No, it's not. It's going to be a penalty. Dragons, metre by metre, edging the way up the field. The youngster trying to do what he thought was the right thing, not quite coming off. Dragons now with an opportunity and a line out approximately 7 metres away from the Exiles try line. The Exiles pack making it a bit difficult. The ball's in the back. Again, not to be on this occasion. The Exiles need to be careful. So we'll bring it back for a scrum. Exiles ball. We'll just pause the clock while some treatment's just happening off field. Time back on. Harold Thomas with the quick ball off the back of the scrum there. Bit of ping pong, the loose ball. Dragons capitalising. From Exiles gifting Dragons possession. And the ball handsomely placed in the corner, putting Exiles under some real pressure right now. Nowhere Exiles want to be. Calls for a ball. Like buses, they all come at once. Line out, Dragons. Taken well. He tried to spin his way through, but hit one of the men in the back. It hit the man in black on the back and picks up the loose ball, and he's still got protection. Trying to dance his way through. Now into phase 4 or 5. Just stumbling, slowing the ball down, taking the momentum out of it, and Exiles giving the benefit. Kicks into touch. Exiles, no real rush to gather at the line out, but knocking Dragons back inside their own half. David again, number 2. The ball being wrapped up there. Radawaku desperately trying to push his way through. Carl to Peter Killian to John Donnan. Sure whether to watch the ball or watch David again get a bit of a pummeling from not 1 but 2 Dragons players. And not one to take any dramas from anybody. Dragons now with possession, keeping the ball alive. And this time the whistle going for a knock on. Also an injury being attended to on the field. The clock will be stopped at 17 minutes played. And Dave and his counterpart having a bit of a kiss and a cuddle, making up.
His name is Kareem, he owns the thing. His name is Kareem.
So 17 minutes stopped on the clock. Exiles 7, Dragons 0. Promising play from both sides of the park. And the theatre floodlights spring into action as the sun starts to fade away to my left.
Yes, after it goes off. We score. This one there? Okay.
Referee not happy with the engagement there. And some fantastic dominance there from the Exiles pack. Carry on. Atmosphere. Exiles looking for a cheeky three. They've got the wind behind them. They're almost centred to the posts. Distance doesn't necessarily mean it's making it any easier. Time for Exiles 10 to shine. They had plenty of power, and both the flags are raised. It just must have skimmed the bar there. Exiles add 3 to the tally. Exiles 10, Dragons coming up to the halfway point of this first half. And Botez is back. Winning himself a penalty in the process. And the last 3 months break have given him a little bit of timber around the belly, and that weight certainly helping him push his way through.
Sure, he'll see you in the bar afterwards, Mark.
Yeah, he'll buy me a pint as well.
Go, let's go!
With the ball being deployed into the park, it's going to be an Exiles line out from the hands of David Gann. Not straight. This time Dragon's throw. Now Dragons will want to push themselves, get out of their half. Wrapped up by Brad. The ball again spilt into the side of the park. This time Exiles picking up the spoils. Official trying to hurry up the Exiles there and asking them to Hurry it up a little. Dragons just holding on to the ball a little bit longer. He could have flicked it out wide. There was plenty of people there to pick up the pass. Choosing to go through the middle on his own. However, they still have possession. Switching the ball to the other side. Cheeky chip. And got to be very, very careful not to get caught there on the 22. And a whistle's gone. I didn't quite see what happened there. But that is a yellow card.
Well done, Tony.
Dragons now down to 14 for the next 10 minutes. On the naughty step you go. The previous game this evening seeing 4 yellow cards. Exiles now will surely want to look to capitalise on the extra with the extra man on the field. Oh, fantastic offload. Boat's rolling his way through. He's still got one more. Peter Killian, Exiles captain, taking it up to the line. A chance for a Pele. And there it is. Pele smashing his way through. Good to see him back. After being missing for the first part of the season. Having visited the dentist. It's a big kick. Flags raised, no problem there. Further 2. Exiles 18, Dragons yet to find a score. 26 minutes played for the first half.
Two tries, 1 penalty. 18.
Yeah, that's right. They're wrong. Yeah. I don't know.
Open your legs, go! Forward! Step in, he's massive.
Well, kind of got lost with the camera there. Exiles winding up another 5 on the sheets.
I'm amazed that you managed to make things that fit with your maths.
Is it going to curl? Is it going to curl? And it does. And another 2. Fantastic kick. Exiles 24. Dragons yet to score. Any more rhymes? Yeah.
And obviously all the wireless toys.
Oh, the offload was there. It did go backwards. Picked up by Don and knocked on to Bradawaku. They're calling for it. Exiles keep powering through, winning the penalty. Taken quickly, Carell Thomas. Oh, what a tip tackle. Ball flicks back to the possession of Dragons.
Go, open your legs, go!
10 minutes left in the first half. Peter Killian just being held up there. And a nice chip through just to take the pressure off, probably for both teams. We do have an injury also being attended to. Now coming off, being substituted, number 22 for the men in blue coming on. Temporary pause.
I'm just looking at the setup. You're using that as the data.
I've got a thing that's been set up for me, but I haven't set it up on my laptop yet, so I need to. So I don't know. And the high ball was there, and it was almost very well taken there by Dragons, but just knocking it on in the process. So it's going to come back for a scrum. Dragons still with one in suspension on the bench. Be coming up to the end very, very soon. And real dominant push in there from Exiles as they recover the ball. Number 10 looking to switch it back the other way. Peter Killian now. The offload to Boats. Edging closer and closer to the try line. And he's just lost the ball, but I think it went backwards. However, they win a penalty. Number 20 for Dragons now being allowed back into the field. Back up to 15 piece. It's going to be Coral Thomas for Exiles with the put in into the scrum. And he just loses the ball and fumbles it. Picked up by Dragons right on the try line. David again in the thick of it. Betty, if you're watching, your son's having a few scraps today. He's very angry about something. You might need to have a little telephone conversation with him after the game.
What's he doing? Doing the do.
And this time, Dragons coming away with the penalty. Inside the last 5 minutes. Ball failing to make touch, so Exiles now looking to push the ball through the back line. Coral to Apele. Oh, fantastic. And again. And again. Not sure which way to try and puncture. Peter Killian leading the charge. And Apele again trying to find his way through and smashes the ball into the grass on the correct side of the whitewash. Exiles for another 5. Two scores for Apele on his return. It struck well. Flags on this occasion. Exiles 29. Dragons yet to score as we're into the dying minute of the first half. Dragons now to restart, just looking for a ball. Here it comes. Ball's on, ball's off. Well collected there by John Donnan. Botes pulling the ball into Apele, and he's broken his line. He's got one man to beat. He's not going to make it easy for them.
Straight aside.
David Gain now. Peter Killian securing the ball. Oh, great hands from an awful pass from Coral. I'd say it as I see it. Goes for the drop goal. It was terrible. I support this team, by the way. Tony just having a quick chat with a couple of the Dragons players, no doubt frustration showing. It looks like the kicking tee is out already on the pitch. Maybe a cheeky 3 points just before the break. And there it is, flags aloft, and that is the end of the first half. And as we go into the break, Exiles 32, Dragons yet to score. See you in 5. There you go, you should have some sound now. I've switched my microphone back on. As the ball goes straight into touch, it's going to come back. My apologies there for the sound being off. The best of amateur live rugby. And Dave again having an early shower. Opportunity now for some of the bench to come on and finish the game. Great dominance there from the Exiles. No problem winning the penalty. And the kick failing to make touch, so Dragons having a pop themselves. Exiles looking for the quick throw, but not to be. An opportunity now for Exiles' latest sign-in, transferring over from Abu Dhabi Harlequins over the Christmas break due to a change of work. Now working, I believe, at desk. The ball was scooped out. Oh, running into his own player. Taz, number 17 at the front. Ball's gone long, it's just been fumbled. Advantage being played. Ah, great pass. Clock off now as injury is attended to for the Exiles. Knock on coming on for Exiles, so it's going to be a scrum down, Dragons ball.
Lovely game of points.
Exiles getting the better there. Corel Thomas patiently waiting. Boat's breaking free. And here goes Apele yet again. And there it is, no problem. Jean Botez putting his mark on the game. Just being patient, looking for the right spot, the right time. 5 points. It's a cracking strike, just sneaking inside the uprights. Exiles 44, Dragons yet to score.
Bit boring, isn't it? These teams, which I hate all their players.
Nice little kick out of trouble there. A long ball out back, picked up by Coral. Peter Killian there with a quick offload.
Smash behind the game line. Yeah. Defensive set.
Bit of a miss pass there.
Yeah.
And the camera caught that. It's torturous. It was a terrible pass.
Oh, it was shocking. It was shocking.
Sorry, a bit fun.
No, carry on.
At 44-0, it's probably appropriate.
Couple of changes now for Exiles. Botez, after his return, having a breather with a bit of a limp. Dragons now off the back of the scrum, penetrating into the Exiles 22.
That's not the way to go.
Still Dragons clearing the way. Ball's lost.
Good shot for stay!
The ball's high.
Keep in the corner.
As Exiles eventually throwing the man into the side of the park. Line out Exiles. Man down for Dragons just on the left of our screen. Just receiving treatment.
Unless there's a twin. As a winger, good! Here we go! Go for stay!
And the quick tap taken. Oh, come on, that was accidental. I don't think that needed a yellow, but there you go. He found himself in a particular place. Dragons now down to 14 for the second time. look at the wheels. Dragons finding their way through. They're getting an opportunity. There he goes. Dragons finding the points on the board.
That's a comeback. Let's go. 40 to go. Run the outside. Run the outside. Go on, turn the punt, girls. Go around the outside. Run the outside. Run, Jebel.
Did he get the conversion?
Yeah,
I missed. I didn't see it.
yeah, no, drop kick conversion, mate.
Cool. Thank you.
I mean, just the comeback's on. That's why the drop kick. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be worried too.
I've got the timer going, mate. How long is left?
20.
20 left.
Jesus, 20.
21 if you want it accurate. Yeah.
Take the ball. Fucking hell, no one thought.
Bit of a scrappy play there from both sides. The original knock on coming through from Dragons. Exile scrum.
Real good at amateur rugby. Yeah.
Exiles on the rampage once again, and it's this man Apele. There's an injury right in front of play. Clock off.
February 14, 2020.
Dragons still with only 14 on the pitch.
Definitely wants to inside side. It was free total. I never saw the Eagles win.
Yes!
Great defensive work there. Pele sees an opportunity. And another 5. Again, taken from through with the pack. I think maybe Peter Killian on the end of that.
This is Premier League. This is big. Yeah. If Arsenal win their first tomorrow, it's but also that's big. Liverpool trying to enter top 4. Like United and City and Newcastle. Sorry. I mean, they've been good. They're not.
No cigar.
Who they beaten? They beaten, I think,
Exiles 49.
Chelsea. They beat Liverpool early this season.
Dragon 7.
They've beaten
17 minutes left to play. This UAE Premiership clash up here at the Sevens on pitch 7.
They beat Palace 3-0. We had 9 minutes, so. I'm looking at that table thinking who going to
Well taken.
we need Man United to Newcastle. I think Ten Hag's got something going.
The opportunity to take the quick throw quickly extinguished. Nice little pick up there off the back of the line out.
Yeah, good line. Good line. No, lovely. Oh no!
Maybe a little bit of a late tackle there from Pele. He's certainly not looking to rush to get back. Ah, great pass. Recycling the ball well, but getting dangerously close to the edge, but it's come back inside. And another 5. And just like that, score now 54-7. 14.
Yeah, great.
He should have played in the World Cup.
But you're not going to drop it.
I think he's a goal scorer.
Bit of hoof on this one, kicking into the wind, right out on the side of the park.
So obvious that anyone else who wasn't in the centre.
The thing is, mate, like Kane will get the.
Just pulling it to the right. Distance was good.
He deserves to be.
We'll go back to the centre of the field for Dragons to restart yet again.
Who the fuck is going to drop it? You can do it. You would have taken a rat. Oh, that looked close.
Again, Dragons failing to meet the required distance.
At 54-7, you might head up and slide. Yeah. Like 50-54, you might do Dragons right. Stop being his ego. He's a good rugby player, but like he's only ever going against other players, and then we're going to go back. If we play the it's not about having to, but also all he's going to do is either injure himself or survive.
Exiles with another penalty. Not really concentrated there, didn't even make the grade. Exiles now with the throw. Nice and long to the back, well recovered. Picked and lost from both teams there. Dragons now. As the whistle goes. So the forward pass, Exile scrum.
Quite
Exile scrum. And Dragons awarded the penalty on this occasion. Taken quickly. A long sweeping pass out to the wing. Great offload inside. Wasted kick. And a Pele with the offload there. Taz at the back. And Killian floating the ball through the air. Very lucky to reach his man. Bit of help from the Dragons. And the clock is going to stop yet again. Exiles on the charge once more. Oh, and the blocked pass, chip through there, recovered. Great tackle from Dragons. And Tony is reaching into his pocket, and another yellow card.
Rugby is so soft now. We're missing one round.
So off to the naughty step again for Dragons, and they shall finish the game with a maximum of 14 players on the field. How are you? You too. How are you? You okay? Safe dive. Exiles on the drive once more. 5 minutes left of this game. 54-7.
You got too much cash, Tom. You got too much cash. Why? Every time. You got too much money, Tom. Why wouldn't you take it on the track? Jesus fucking Christ. How much cash have you got? Yeah, way too much. I'll take that. It's the same fucking it's the same petrol, and they just say to those who think they can afford it.
Here they go. Here they go. Desperately close to the line. Wasn't going to go and find his way through the middle of that lot. Dragons throwing all the bodies at it. Not sure what to call that. But it's coming back across. Into the final few minutes now. Pele trying to get his third. And there's the ball down. There's the arm of Peter Killian yet again. Exiles now taking their tally to 59. And with a kick left to go. Don't worry about the kicking tee, just drop kick it. And it's a strong kick. 2 red flags. Exiles breaking the 60-point barrier.
I disagree. I think she'd be great for she should go upwards.
Great hands. Collected well.
I know I like coach. I just am saying what I see.
Exile still taking all the momentum.
We've got to be about 10 yards to the left. Come on.
For me, that's the end of natural time. Any clock stopping left that I've not accounted being played out. Opportunity for Dragons now in the dying seconds of this game. Dragons still with possession. Trying to hammer through to the Exiles 22, but the whistle goes. It reverses again.
54-7, you're going to be attacking penalties. Jesus.
I think it's enough now just to go for a final play. Another penalty for a bit of back chat to Tony. He doesn't like it.
Because it's only 61-7.
Stealing a salary.
How much you paid?
John Donnan trying to rip the ball through. A little chip through there from Peter Gillian. Dragons now. Dragons really not sure where to go with the ball, but they are camped just on their 22 line. Oh, and he's gone. Boom. And he steals the ball in the process. Ah, great quick hands there. But has he got the wheels to get around the edge? Cutting inside one, stepping two. He could have kept it, but he offloads it instead. Surely that must be the last score of the game. Exiles with another 5. Lots of dead bodies on the pitch.
Best line you've come up with so far. No, I enjoyed that. Cheers, mate.
Enjoy. Cheers. Hello. Well, as he's just setting up his kick for what must be the final kick of the game. And the flag stayed down, but that is the final whistle. Dubai Exiles 66, Dragons 7, and that concludes this UAE Premiership game up here at the Sevens this evening. All back to normal service and duty after the close of the Sevens period, Christmas and New Year. And Exiles come out fighting fit. Great to see them firing again. Great to see the return of those missing players from the first half of the season. And there'll certainly be cause for celebration tonight for the Exiles. Thank you to the Dragons for a great game. Look out for social media for our next games, and we will see you then. Thank you very much.